worlds of the HMI together on the same stage. Evans Productions, aka Evans Montreal, presents Nalaku Orlando. Get ready for class. Class is back in Orlando. It's Class, along with one of Haitian culture's fastest growing artists, AOE.
Welcome to my Laku.
AOE for the first time on stage with Class.
I say welcome.
Saturday, June 29th at Majestic, 801 North John Young Parkway. With music by DJ Rise Up. It's AOE in Class. Saturday, June 29th at Majestic. Advanced tickets are only $50. VIP only $120. Tickets on sale now at eventbrite.com. Sponsored by Maggie Joseph of Marco Realty, Andrew H. Rappaport, Royal Touch Cleaners, Turbo Papa US, eBins Tax Services. For info, call 386-898-7463.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Hmi Live. Hey, first thing, I want to give it a huge apology to my fans out there. Excusez me, I'm décidé de faire live là, whether I was late or not. Moi, j'ai décidé de faire live là parce que depuis 8 heures, je ne peux pas faire live là, mais quelques problèmes, you know. Anyway, passé. But nous faisons anyway. So what I'm going to say is, you guys already know how we do, man. Bienvenue avec Hmi Live. Nous avons pile bagarre pour nous parler aujourd'hui. Un pile dossier, un pile c'est, un pile c'est là. C'est quoi ça me décale, c'est quoi ça me décale. But before we do so, we do have a gentleman in the building, which I consider a very, I'm not going to say friend, like my son, literally. You know
Not your son.
I can honestly say that, you know, to be honest. But ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, Leo X. And nobody else is in the building. Leo X was good, family.
Yo. You ready to
Got you. There you go. No longer go by knock. Can you hear now? My bad. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys.
Man.
Go for it. Yeah, man. So how you been, family?
I've been good, bro. I've
How's
just
life?
been.
Is it safe to say certain things on
Oh,
live?
it's safe to say whatever we want to say on live.
Okay, well, because you know, I gotta ask. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, life changing, complete a life change situation for you.
Oh yeah, man. You know, your boy got married.
Yeah, and then some.
Your boy got married
And then some.
to the finest woman in the land. You know what I'm saying?
And
the finest woman in the land.
And you have.
And your boy got a baby.
I'm telling y'all, man, like I said, man, welcome to the live, guys. Share the live. Those Sekap Suiving Incognito, you guys are welcome to come on the live. Let's start share the live, man, because we want to have fun tonight. Parce que nous allons parler de la soirée.
Yeah, bro.
Et nous gagnons, one of the topics que nous parlé à soir, nous gagnons world topic, aka Solid Band Grand Premiere.
Yeah.
Quand on parle de ça, on va là, and then we have qui sont comme des gars qui parlent dans HMI like, and HMI like.
Buzz in Orlando.
But exactly to back side. So yeah, nous get do to back and parler. But anyway, let's share the live. On va la gueule ouais vidéo voilà.
Yeah.
Solid qui te fait grand première avec disciple l'autre jour.
I gotta hear this.
So nous va la gueule vidéo man. We need you guys to share the live first. Share the live first. I'm late, but guess what? Back in problem as well. We are going to have a lit show tonight.
Facts.
Not late. Well, yeah, lit, but lit LIT show tonight. So anyway, share the live. Let's go, guys. We're gonna play the some of the video at first, and then we're gonna cut in between, and then we're gonna come back and get to it. Pour qu'on se parle tout petit, parce que nous connaissons qui ça nous même penser avec Ben qui fait Gun Premier Saturday. Avec disciple. Comme moi, Walter Mettel, il dit comme ça que c'est papa petit qui t'a joué. Oui, you know, they're the kid and disciple is the papa. But
okay.
It is what it is. But what I'm saying is, guys, anyway, nous parlons la vidéo, share live là, parce que nous avons tourné pour qu'on fasse parler. On se commente sur le tout petit. So nous pas jouer vidéo là, ok? So stay tuned.
Ou plein cas là, DJ Sousa.
N'a pas merci tout le monde qui fait déplacement. Ici, Jazz a les solides. Nous aimons tout le monde. Jazz ça pas pour Orwell, pas pour masse vocal. C'est pour Orlando. C'est jazz nous fait ça nous dans jazz. Et je dis à me content. N'a pas fait pour un gros jazz qui c'est disciple.
Yeah.
So nous remercions tout le monde. Nous allons fêter à jazz là, nous allons danser à jazz là. Ici solide.
Watson Lewa. Et Jimmy, vous voyez chanter au devant là. Micro n'est pas là, et devant mieux seulement. La game devant là. Yeah, yeah.
Nous allons chanter pour mesdames, oui. Sous ça, même musique, nous allons chanter pour eux. Hier soir, Denzel me croise une fille. Dans le foot blanc, c'est pour zombie. Pas caché, tout bel négatif. Yo bel. Yes, modèle le coup, c'est pour bambie. Sous ces 100 litres, c'est pour sensi. Ton éclat, c'est le fond, ça fait me si t'as été chanté. Comme ça, c'est les jeunes en tête, ouais. Ni bien ni la tête, ouais. Avec moi, je les faire vivre. Comme ça, c'est les jeunes en tête, ouais. Ni bien ni la tête, ouais. Avec moi, je les faire vivre.
On va chanter pour mon yo.
Si vous dites c'est ton piège mal, c'est tout un cap de déboulis. Pour vivre bizarre pour tout pays, les belles routes bagages. Les gars ou bayati, ça danger. Ça son bagage, j'ai beaucoup j'aime garder. Comme ça mauvais et c'est les captiver. Pour pratiquer, c'est vite pour risquer. Ça commande un colonel la pire. Sous pas soumé, on le garde doté. Mon a haut, mon a bas, mon a gauche, mon a droite, c'est des femmes, ça y a parlé. Et sous Facebook, sous Twitter, Instagram, dans les mondes, c'est des femmes, ça y a parlé. Et mes chéris, déjà tout pour l'amour que vous, moi prêt pour me sacrifier. C'est jazz. Titi. Ça, voilà. Et puis tout ça. C'est que t'es voilà. Sans forcer. Et puis vous montez. Politique et jazz. Jesse.
Anyway, yo, guys, welcome back to the live, man. Welcome back to the live. I'm Way.
You know what? I'm gonna go first.
Go for it. Go for it, Leo.
So, as a musician,
Go for it.
listening to the band, I don't know if they have their own. I don't know if this is the band per se. Let's just start.
That's
there.
what I wanted to talk about. But let's
Like, if this is the band, then sounds good. You got a lot of powerhouses on the band. You got Baby Don, one of the best drummers this side of Orlando. You know what I'm saying? You got Ruben, solid guitar player. You got Ricky and Sammy. And then you got, I believe that was Elazar playing bass. I don't know who was on gong or tumbu, but everything's like when Baby Don plays in any band, it doesn't matter what jazz it is, he takes control of that band there. So they're gonna be tight.
So when you say it's gonna be okay, see, so tout à l'heure, c'est même bagarre ça me besoin de dire tout. Est-ce que jouer yo qui là, est-ce que c'est jouer ça qui a toujours été? Parce que moi-même ça me devait dire, c'est pas pour critiquer Ben non?
Yeah.
Parce que Orlando, we already know que I made this comment already on Facebook, is like the same people you see in XYZ band is the same people you see in the new band.
And we can honestly segue into that. I don't understand why Haitians have an issue with musicians playing in multiple bands. The reason I say that is you have musicians that this is their career.
Okay.
In the American market, gospel market, whatever the case may be, you get gigs.
Okay.
Whether you're a member, whether you're not a member, you get gigs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Felicia Ross's drummer, I just saw a video on IG, and he was playing at a jazz club, playing jazz, like real jazz.
Right.
So musicians are going to have gigs. This whole mentality of musicians can't play in multiple bands or whatever the case may be, it's, especially when we're helping out, because that's what we do. This is our job. This is our livelihood. Okay. Now I do get it when it doesn't become a conflict of interest, because if you're gigging for multiple bands in the same genre and they both got dates on the same night, you know, my rule of thumb is whoever hit me first or whoever is my main priority, that's where I'm going.
That's who's getting.
Okay. Exactly. With Mika, I did the same thing. Okay. You know, so, you know, it's just whoever gets me first. Whoever got my yes first, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, so we saying whoever gets you first.
Yeah.
I get it. Now, réponse et pas réponse ton, the comment m'bral bay là. M'pa dit que nèg pas bien joué, nèg bien joué. Mais I feel like c'est comme si pour moi-même moi que pas de assez practice. It feels like there were a little tightness.
Oh, it's a new band. You know, you got to understand it's going to always, and this is me speaking as a
musician.
There's always going to be a lack, especially if there's a new band. There's got to be some type of gel.
Okay.
You know, and realistically, this was their first gig. The festival should have been their first gig.
But that didn't happen.
And it didn't happen.
Okay.
Now, if it did happen, I guarantee you that they would have looked at it. They would have looked at the tapes. They would have been like, this is where we need to tighten up because every band does it. At least I hope they do. This is where we got to tighten up. This is what we got to do. Go back to the lab. Go back to rehearsal. This is what we got to do.
OK. Moi-même, so diam bradil, the wall I see, when work qui était campé devant solide là, c'est pas même wall qui était dans
Explicit. Dice.
No. Because it's why. Pour moi-même, moi, que la Kai wall for the first time, t'es une timidité devant Ben là. He was timid.
You got to understand, bro. Okay, so
you play ou jouer devant moun déjà.
No, it's different when you standing in front of a jazz, bro.
Okay, m'bral bon exemple. Look at Shaba from Jackwood. He kept his role as a drummer / singer, right?
Yeah.
Il quitte Jackwood. Là, il fait équipe pâle. Ah vrai? He played the same role. Nothing changed about him.
But again, it's 1, years of experience. But 2, you gotta understand, even though Shaba sings a lot of like some songs in the band or the jazz, he doesn't stand in front of the jazz. You know what I'm saying? It's a huge difference when you're standing in front of the jazz and when you this is my part in the jazz, this is the song that I sing in the jazz.
Okay.
This is what I gotta do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mais OK. But attendez. On comprend ça dire. On va dire encore. Pour moi-même, ou met dit et te gain pressure for the first time you are debuting a band. On comprend ça dire. Mais c'est pas la première fois que vous jouez devant live audience. Est-ce que là avec moi? Ça veut dire que même si il était grand premier ou non pas, ou qui était quand a joué un bon explicite là, should have been the same world that hyping up everybody. C'est comme si pour mettre the hype.
Well, and again, it goes to experience. I'm not defending him. I'm just, I'm just speaking the facts. It goes to years.
Okay.
I can honestly say out of all the bands in Orlando, Shelby has the most charisma out of all of them.
Okay.
This man will jump around on stage, dreads flying everywhere, even if no one in the crowd or no one in the band is.
Okay.
Because he's hyped for his band. He's selling the product.
Correct.
And because he's selling the product, no matter whether you like him, don't like him, you're gonna, these niggas are...
They're doing something.
They're doing something.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, because he was an explicit and he didn't have to do that,
okay,
he's still finding his footing.
OK. Encore. So dia encore c'est pas t'entends bien mais c'est pas crédit que n'a pas tiré dans mais wall non t'entends bien oui. N'a faut analyse, n'a faut détailler.
Yeah, of course.
Parce que l'homme mettait en ben campé. Il pas nécessaire localement, il était fait Miami, il était fait à Tampa et il était fait Atlanta, il était fait n'importe côté. Mais l'habitude avec un monde qui performe ou bien qui performe de façon que même si mon qui vient gen ben parler ou ta doit même monde non. Pour moi même c'est comme ça moi.
Yeah.
Est-ce que là avec moi? So moi film après dire encore que Wall was lack of some back à c'est again pressure. Mais me senti que Wall pas là. Wall moi même connais qui t'a par exemple et dans l'explicit a joué qui live et pas même Wall am sur stage là.
Also keep in mind this. Explicit, we all know that's showbiz jazz. But Solid is 100% Wall. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's a like you said, there's a different pressure. There's a different 2 atmosphere.
Okay.
There's a different expectation because let's even go there. Solid came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Completely left field. No one saw that coming. For you to be a new band, you haven't had a performance. You get put into the Caribbean Festival, or what's it the Caribbean? No,
Caribbean Festival.
The Miami Festival.
No, it was
not
it
Miami,
was here.
The Orlando Festival for May 18th.
Right.
You get put in the Orlando Festival for May 18th. And then a flyer, you and DC. Like Gold Jazz Central. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Without any prior gigs, there's a level of
friendship of people.
Pressure.
Et pas pressure, non.
But, yeah.
Moi même ça les monde qu'on connaît monde qui boit opportunité monde qui faire pour. You gon' Samuel.
Oh no, absolutely.
Creole parler créole comprendre.
You know the thing about it too,
Yep.
and whether people want to agree with it or not, when you have the right people behind you,
Okay.
nothing else really
Okay.
matters, and nothing is inaccessible to you.
OK. Eh bien, mais ça n'a fait. Mes amis, nous pas jouer, n'a continuer jouer vidéo comme on dit, nous c'est pas dans hour long, mais nous n'a pas entrer sortir là-dedans. Ramle de là. So, nous pas le tourner font-ils parler mais en suivre vidéo nous même n'a fait commentaire par nous, n'a dit ce qui ça nous pensait qui ça n'était ouais ou bien anyway, nous watch the vidéo, stay tuned.
Any women's, they always some me jazz. Tito. Quittez le marché. Just à jouer sans peuple. Let me do it. Oui.
Nous faisons déjà.
Facile. Titi danser, Titi danser. Tito, il y a pas vérité, hein, frère. El Ruben. It's in my life. Yo ti sou sa fait déjà.
Ça va déranger.
Non, Tito fait déjà.
Ça va déranger.
Yo ti Titi fait déjà.
Ça va déranger.
Ça bien.
C'est ton femme.
Ça bien. Yo ti Wouti fait déjà.
Ça va déranger.
Wawel fait déjà.
Ça va déranger.
Yo ti César fait déjà.
Ça va déranger.
Ça bien.
C'est ton femme.
Ça bien. Yo ti Denzel fait déjà.
Ça va déranger.
Oui, Love il fait déjà.
Ça va déranger.
Yo ti Poncho fait déjà.
Ça va déranger.
Ça
C'est
bien.
ton femme.
Yo ti Rubens fait déjà.
Ça va déranger.
Pablo fait déjà.
Ça va déranger.
Yo ti Moran fait déjà.
Ça va déranger.
Ça
C'est
bien.
ton femme.
Oui.
Thank you. Yes.
Méritez pas demander back bravo pour jazz. Méritez pas demander back bravo pour jazz.
Yes. Ok,
Merci,
sonne les voix.
merci.
Wait.
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead.
Man.
Go ahead.
Listen,
Go ahead.
if he stays locked in
Okay.
the way he is,
Okay.
works on the stage presence,
Okay.
works on breaking out of that first gig fright, I don't see I don't see the issue with him.
Avec Jazz là.
Yeah.
OK. Moi ça moi. Encore après dire.
Wait, isn't that song part of another band? I mean, y'all don't say nothing when Shaba was singing all of his songs in Gatekeep.
Exactly. You know what?
No.
Wait.
People want to be petty.
Rétonne-moi.
Y'all want to go there.
Attendez, mes amis, attendez. First thing first, qui aime saluer tout le monde qui branche là. Facebook family, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And also YouTube family. I'm also live on YouTube too, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're going to listen. There's a lot of comments as we see a lot of people watching. Like I said, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Merci en pile. Continuez live là, continuez share the live. Ismana ça qu'a fait Chéri, Francis ça qu'a fait Omani, ça qu'a fait Baby Don, ça qu'a fait James.
Y'all, I don't care what you got to say right now.
Go ahead.
The light of my world is on the...
Oh boy.
Hey, listen, I don't care what nobody said. That's my baby mama. That's my wife. That's my girlfriend. That's my best friend.
BMW. Wow.
Hey, boy. Hey.
Go for... Oh, that's it?
Hey, bro.
Mon cher, attendez.
That's why I stopped you.
Let me say this. I want to say shout out to all the families. That's
for
the thing
sure,
right now.
man.
Please share the live. Even though it's going to be a late night tonight, we're not too late, but, hey, we're going to make it happen. But attendez. Et pas question de gagner, non? Ça me besoin qu'on ait, est-ce que, attendez, ça me besoin qu'on ait. Gigayo. Or player yo. Est-ce qu'on l'a fait? Tendez bien, mes amis, tendez bien.
I'm listening.
Si nous tirons deux moun là, est-ce que c'est moun ça qui fait jazz là, qui fait ben là, ou bien que c'est tête devant qui fait ben là? That's my question. C'est la question par moi-même.
Okay, so I will say this because this conversation is probably long overdue. I am a firm believer of I said at the beginning of the show, there is no issues with a person or a musician playing in another band.
Okay.
Perfect example, because he's on the live.
Okay. Baby Don?
Baby Don.
Okay.
Baby Don is a full-fledged member of Climax. I don't think this man bleeds Climax more than anybody else in the band
right?
but me.
Okay. But?
It's not even but.
Okay.
Baby Don was gigging with Jazz Deuce for a while.
Okay.
Then he was gigging with Dice for a while. Then he got his own situation with a couple of guys that I know very well in the form of Jazz Hennessy.
Okay.
And then he did that stint with Crayola.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got JKC. I recently heard that someone went on Facebook trying to bash him, talking about, the same guy gigging all these 5 bands. Doesn't make any sense.
Okay. So, is it a normal thing?
In the American scene, that is very normal.
Eh bien, si c'est pour ça, bon, ça me le dit là, moi-même, si ça fait que, est-ce que nous voulons faire distinction? Hein? C'est bande devant seulement compter, d'une bande derrière, nous qu'à comprendre que nous qu'à nous l'autre ben.
Perfect example. Synclon.
Okay.
How many versions of Synclon are there?
There's many.
Too many to count.
Okay.
They all hit the same way. But what makes Synclon right at this current moment is Cinq Étoiles and Nodron.
Tandem. At least they have 3 to 4 consistent player. Consistent.
But realistically speaking, like, for example, right now.
Okay.
Okay, so right now, yes, 2 consistent players.
Okay.
You got Josh.
Uh-huh.
You got Nodron.
Uh-huh. Stanley
is doing
real estate, so he's in and out.
At the end of the day, he's doing some gigs with them here and there, whatever.
Exactly. Right.
Jimmy's there. There's some
always,
gigs you will see him,
and there's some gigs you won't. Right, but you'll see at the same time.
T.I.W. was there.
Okay.
T.I.W. sometimes not there.
Yeah, but those people are consistent, though.
I hear you, but for example, right now, Eli was playing with, if I'm not mistaken, was playing with Big Cadillac.
Okay.
Eli is playing with Syncla. There's so many. The thing with Sync, and and I will say this. So shout outs to Melly Sings.
Yo, maintenant nous fini parce que on compte segue besoin faire là.
Melly has a group chat with a bunch of musicians.
Okay.
All the musicians, at least the keyboard players,
Okay.
have all her sequences.
Okay.
I know because I made all the sessions for her. Depending on where she is in the States, that is who she's using. Because, and it sucks to say it like this, but sometimes the promoter it's not in his best interest to fly out a bunch of guys from New York where Melly is. So that's why it was smart for her to say, you know what, let me get a bunch of guys in Orlando, in Miami, in West Palm, in Florida.
Okay.
That way, if I go play a gig down there.
Okay, but Mike.
Wait, let me finish.
Au kon besoin de ça. Retan. Parce que son petit débat n'a fait.
Okay.
Attendez. Is it safe to say, tant comme on dit, nous est solide,
Yes.
fait camper. But at the same time, si n'a compté bandé nous bandé am te ka di moi Hennessy. Na bandé am te ka di un membre Climax.
So if we really want to go there, in Solid right now,
Okay.
I can honestly say that you see every band except for, if I'm not mistaken, Explicit.
Non, explicit tout dit moi.
Yeah, Explicit and Sages.
Qui pas là. Qui pas sur stage là.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, no, because the Tumble player is Explicit drummer, if I'm not mistaken. Yes? Dreads?
That's
Denzel?
Wilkins. No, that wasn't Denzel.
Wilkins was playing?
Wilkins was playing the tambour.
Okay, so then, yes. Explicit was on stage.
But no, Explicit was on stage because well they la. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm throwing shots, yo. I'm sorry, but
Listen,
go ahead.
Explicit wasn't on the stage. Sajas wasn't on the stage. If Dice is still a thing, Dice wasn't on stage, right?
Okay.
But yes, Climax was on stage in the form of Baby Don.
Okay.
Hennessy was on stage in the form of Baby Don and Wilkins.
Okay.
Jazz Juice was on the stage in the form of Sammy.
Okay.
So I get where you're saying where, you know, you got all these guys from other bands playing in this band. But again, the way I look at it as a musician, this is what we do. This is our job. This is our 9 to 5. I don't think there's an issue with a musician playing in multiple bands as long as he has discipline and order with it.
D'accord. Mike. D'accord. Leo X drums. D'accord. My brother. D'accord. But not them. On nous dit qu'on ça que nous gagne Jazz Hennessy avec Solid Cap jouer.
At the same time.
At the same time. Pas la même kounya.
One of the bands is going to have to find a sub.
So ça veut dire que même joueur qui est dans la sélection.
Now that I will agree with. And this opens up to what I was going to say.
Okay.
So, us musicians now have to do a better job at how we are playing in these bands.
So, ouvre dire comme ça que Hennessy monté a joué, joueur au fin joué, kounya la Solid pour jouer, quand tout nek changer maillot, you mettez Solid jouer Come on, brother.
Listen.
C'est pas mal parler Solid, non?
I hear what you're saying.
Mais at the same time, si n'a présenté un band comme Solid band.
Listen, I hear you. And guess what? You know what that means? And as a musician, you know what that means? I'm getting paid twice from 2 different bands to perform.
Eh bien, attendez, Leo, si c'est qu'on soit metel, then HMI Live a gladly dit welcome Solid. Si c'est qu'on soit metel.
And again, word on the street is that's not even the band. He has a band. He has musicians. But that's just word on the street. I don't know if they weren't available. I can't speak on that.
Eh bien, mais ça n'a pas.
That's just the word on the
L'autre
street.
semaine, on a bien voir là pour voir venir expliquer pour quelle raison. Son chef de pas avoir invitation déjà, mais il va venir. So qu'on est là, bah qu'on cette fois-ci c'est l'a décidé. But the point I'm making, ça me dit c'est nous connaissons tous musiciens ça, they are musicians, they're good at what they do.
Yes.
respect ça m'a baili. Moi-même, and also at the same time, comme son grand premier qui t'a fait, marketing wise, I think Wall fait un bel job.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Vous comprenez pourquoi je dis ça parce que monsieur content que tout go tête yo, tout le monde que le connaît qui sorti de loin. OK? Yo vini dans fête là pour venir solide qu'a performer. Ça sou bel bagage, d'accord. Ouais là Wall ma chavo.
Oh my God.
Oui, what happened?
Anyway, he did a really good job marketing himself.
Not him.
And at the end of the day, and I will say this: if it's for success, they will find it. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy, as in terms of acceptance, but in terms of the opportunities. Remember when I'm a WWE fan. Remember in the era when they always used to give the belt to John Cena, and people were just getting sick of John Cena, so they started booing John Cena. But John Cena was making the WWE money. And it was the same thing with Orlando. People were like, why they keep bringing all these jazz to Orlando, whatever the case may be, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
I can honestly say it's going to be the same thing with Solid. Wall
Tipa,
has the
thank you.
connections.
On va te parler.
Wall has the connections to have the opportunities that he does have. Now, whether or not he delivers, that's on him. Because if I bring you to a great stage and you don't deliver, that's on you.
Moi-même, gon bagay moi là. I think that's his name, Mazvocal, the singer.
Oh, that was standing next to him?
Yes.
I don't know who. I've never seen that person a day in my life.
So, monsieur gon vocal Nord-Ouest. Tipa, comme on ba live là, si m wrong, dis-moi wrong. Parce que monsieur semble un monde qui gen vocal septan, vocal tropicana.
Yeah.
Because
It was the same thing with Cruzla. When the other guy joined, everybody was like, his voice is more compadre in Cruz. It doesn't fit Cruzla. But you notice that most of the compadre songs in Cruzla, he's the one that sings them.
okay.
So they found a way to make it work. You know what I'm saying?
D'accord. Thierry Sakafet, Sherry, thank you for tuning in. Share the live. So, monsieur a délivré.
Yes.
Non façon que moi ouais. Mais je crois qu'avec un petit practice plus, délivrer qu'a vinn plus bon toujours.
But that's an overall
That
thing.
comes with practice.
Period.
Well,
It's not even the practice. That's just the overall thing. Because you'd be surprised on how many times someone in the band a mal passé, but because the band is tight, you'd never notice.
Non, d'accord avec vous.
You know what I'm saying?
D'accord avec vous.
Now, yeah, if they gel together as a unit, he practices more on his own, they'll be tight.
Jesus, mes amis, what? You guys want to call to voice your opinion? Wow. Let me see if I can make that happen. All right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. All right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to patch you guys in.
But what I will say is this, because we don't want to stay on this topic because
Right.
a lot of stuff happened.
Right.
I will say this: us as musicians do have a responsibility because T-Pop said it. Fuck nigga again, permanent member. not
Jasmine
Joshua.
Bepayo.
Right?
Exactly.
Now, I will say this: if you go to Don right now and ask him what bands is he a member of, he's gonna tell you he's a member of Hennessy. He's gonna tell you he was a member of Climax. He's gonna tell you he's a member of JKC. Now, I've seen this with my own eyes. Don, when he gets a schedule in advance, hey Mike, I'm gonna be gone such and such date, whatever the case may be. It's happened, especially when JKC was going down south for different
Gigs and all that
weekends.
stuff. Right.
Hey Mike, I'm gonna be out for such and such time. I'll be like, all right, cool, no problem. At that point, I'm like, all right, do I want to take this gig without Don, or do I want to find a sub? 9 times out of 10, I don't want to do the gig if Don's not playing. That's just me. But at the same time, that's also just me. I don't have a problem with my guys playing in other bands or being members in other bands because at the end of the day, if your band is not doing anything or not booked, they gotta make their money somewhere.
D'accord avec vous.
Now,
Okay.
the one thing I will say is there has to be a difference in how you play in those bands.
OK. Bien, ça n'a fait. Mike, before we come back, parce que faut que nous parler avec chat 5 ans dévoué by petit monsieur, oui. Parce que bagarre ça, pourquoi ça m'a tourné sous lui? Faut me dire nous raison que m'a tourné sous dossier ça parce que dossier ça t'a coûté mon vite machine moi. Oui. So m'a tourné sous lui encore parce que 5 ans popo.
But to end this segment,
non, nous pas quoi ennemi parce que nous pas jouer. D'ab vinn sous lui. Mais ça n'a fait. Nous pas continuer jouer vidéo et voilà parce que c'est lui nous là pour nous jouer. So mais ça n'a fait. We're going to come back. Let's play that let's solid blend band. Continue play. Then après ça qu'on a fait un segue back to the 5 lan versus Jazz Deuce.
Eloquent. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate you, brother.
On va do that. But anyway, let's watch the live.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Jazz ça est pour mesdames yoni. Et vous mesdames yoni santé. Kata. Oui.
Yes. Mas, là les chéris. Nous allons jouer pour mesdames yo. Paquet de belles femmes qui là. Respect pour nos blodins yo. Laissez-moi te mettre bandé avec ma voix. Te mettre sur la voix avec ma voix. Des bras qui me le dernier coup de la terre. Et vous baguez, baby, ma café, parce que tout chantez pas mes parce que tout même allez ça so j'ai fermé ma ouais l'autre moi pousse pas bon maintenant ou déjà pour moi chérie chaque homme les moi aimer parti non comme yo réclamer de coup Jésus chantez avec souple. Parce que tout n'aime. Très beau. Parce que tout n'aime.
Ici Ricky. Belle chouette. Sous ça. Bon Chiki. Jazz Vacher.
Yes.
Et Ricky, boutez.
All right. After watching this song, I will say this.
M'a joué keyboard là, mon cher.
I don't neg.
Yo!
Yo. Now, I'm going to say two things.
Welcome back to the show.
The first thing is, I don't know the guy's name. Who is that singing?
Mas Vocal, I think that's his name.
Mas Vocal.
Yes.
Listen, Nate is
Shelby, one time.
Nate is under the live. He said it to me. Even about my own
I look
band.
stressed. Who's y'all? Me and Mike, or
He said it to me about my own band, about Climax.
Aye, go for it.
You got as any vocalist in the city.
You fuck on Cleo.
Yes, you have to find your range, and you can't push yourself past that
Bolo.
if you're not ready.
Remember,
I'm not saying you're a bad singer. I will never say that to anyone ever.
son.
But find your range, stick to your range, and then, that's it.
Yo, qui aime son bagay? Mes amis, t'aiment bien parce que faut qu'à comprendre. Lorsqu'on émission, un programme, c'est pas tout le temps pour dire yo, allez, ou bien qu'il accepter tout ça, mon yo a poté pour bien bye, whatever. Déjà dit nous que ne pas média pas non faut faire une que ça moi que ça m'entendait faut me deal whether you like it or not. Sorry, it's true. Moi ka d'accord avec qu'on clé que on ka jouer.
Yeah.
T'as l'air de dire comme ça que peut-être maybe que n'a pas gagné assez practice. Parce que attendez oui, si tu as practice, chanteur te ka qu'on qui clé.
Yeah.
Musique là jouer. T'as bien oui? Parce que you got your high notes and you have your low notes. Est-ce que là?
Yeah.
So, l'on a forcé chanter pour catch up avec musique là, ça veut dire que on va chanter non clé qui pas pour vous.
Yeah.
Qu'on a va forcer tête chanter non musique qui pas pour.
And then the worst part is you'll end up doing that, and you got to remember that I believe that was their second song of the night. You're going to end up shooting yourself in the foot because you still got the rest of the night to go, and you play a very big role to the guy in front. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know if Soul Lead is just like how Zingler used to be, where there was 2 frontman, 3 frontman, all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But if you're playing the backup role, but you lead some songs at certain points, you got to keep that in mind. That you got to lead your song, but you got to play your backup role extremely well. And if you shoot yourself in the foot and you shoot your voice before the performance is over, that backup goes down.
So,
tremendously.
m'a dit encore que Grand Premier solide. Wawal m'a félicité parce que vous faites un travail, attendez-moi. Vous faites un travail que vous essayez de mettre mon dehors pour entendre un ben que vous formez. Ça c'est ben pas. Là, je n'ai pas de problème avec vous du tout. Mais, il y a quelques erreurs qui passent, il faut que nous parlions de ça tout. C'est pas parce que on va dire ouais, good luck, congratulations. Non, m'a toujours dit good luck, congratulations parce que ce travail ou fait ou là, mais il y a un petit travail qui peut faire toujours.
Yeah.
Est-ce que là? Parce que on va pas son seul bail me la cam, on va pas sugarcoat pour dire mon cher parce que me connais. Non. Côté mon bac là pas bon, faut me parler de lui. Parce que c'est ça ou pas le prendre critique ça ou pas l'appliquer, qu'on y a là pas le mettre dans ben nan qu'on y a là, OK? Et soit continuer travailler avec même mounio. Quand attendez-moi, soit continuer travailler avec même mounio, qu'on y a là ou pas le mettre et ouais que d'après ça feedback de yo, faut qu'on ait ou pas l'appliquer ça dans ben nan pour changer tirer ça yo. Encore. Pas dit chanteur que ou gagne, he's a bad singer, no? No, he's a very good singer, but faut qu'on ait qui clé. Il ka chanter, faut qu'on qui clé parle. Entendez bien mes amis? L'on pas qu'à chanter dans clé qui pas pour pas dire que you this, mais l'on forcer tête tout pour chanter une musique qui high. Ou comme ça pour arriver, qu'on l'on pas laisser catch up tout vocal tout bagay ou que tout venant pour bip sorti parce que you trying to catch up avec musique là. So comme un musicien ou bien un chanteur, ou doit qu'on a qui clé qui facile pour vous, dans qui clé pour faire chelbe. Entendez bien? Soit suivre Wade as an example. Wade kon qui clé qui pour lui, qui clé pas pour lui. Et même le parfois qu'on suivre l'autre musicien autour, m'a bon l'autre exemple encore people. People gen vocal. But at the same time, li gen clé que le connaît pas arriver. C'est ça me veut dire nous. So ça veut dire que kounya là, sou connaît que musique t'a joué, I was playing A minor. Excusez-moi, faut me dire. So kounya là on parle avec un qui range chanteur qui arrive, soit que E minor ou bien E flat ou bien G major ou bien G flat, pour moun ka kon qui côté que li comfortable avec voix pour chanter musique là.
Yeah.
Pas veut dire moun c'est réel fait non. Pas veut dire que moun c'est mal dit mal pour ça non. But at the same time, si continue chanter nos clés qui pas pour, then la vinn sortir ça.
Yeah.
Est-ce qu'on l'a avec moi?
I agree.
Eh bien, c'est ça me décale.
Now, I will talk about one of the youngest, not youngest.
Correct, Ray Keys, correct. Go ahead.
I will, Nate, thank you. Messing up his. Anyway.
Next week.
You know what the crazy part is? I already have Nate's jazz name all picked out, franchise.
Boy.
All. The name of Nate Jazz, franchise.
Franchise.
Anyway.
D'accord. On va parler.
Ricky. Yo. Bro was killing, man.
Hey, Son Mavinsu.
Yeah, we're gonna answer.
I'm going to answer your question, Son Mavinsu.
Ricky was killing, bro.
Okay.
Now, I will say this. Anybody that thinks that Ricky was killing, that wasn't the Ricky that you're used to. And it goes back to what I said before. Us as musicians playing in multiple bands, especially instruments that have a lot of melodic instruments, keys, piano, bass, you have to make sure that even though you are conveying yourself through your instrument and in the band, that not only one, you stay true to the band's sound, but two, you are not, in a sense, example I can give to sum it up, I'm not going to go play in Jazz Deuce the same way I play in Climax.
Speaking of, that's my segue right there. Thank you.
Okay?
Mike.
Wait. I'm not going to play.
Me segue à maman d'aptan nan chéri.
I'm not going to play in Jazz Deuce the same way I play in Climax. It's the same way I'm not going to go play in Hennessy the same way I play in Climax or any
What I
band.
did, Nate said I'm reporting the comments.
That's crazy. I play in Climax to Climax's sound. When I played in Jazz Deuce, I played to Jazz Deuce's sound. When I played in Dice, I played to Dice's sound. When I was playing with Mika, first of all, he didn't play that. I had to play to his sound. When I did that gig with Rochelle, I did what? I had to play to her sound. What does that mean? That means that I wasn't Climax Leo. I wasn't Jazz Deuce Leo. Even in Climax, I am Leo, and I still don't play as Leo X drums.
X drums.
Because in Climax, I have to stay in the confines of the Climax sound.
Okay.
Versus when I play as Leo X drums, y'all can catch me on Sunday night.
Oi.
I'm back, baby.
Keyboard.
Perfecto's Lounge, ladies brunch. I'm back and I'm coming for it all.
Aye.
Anyway, when I play as Leo X drums, my mentality is nothing is off limits. I am playing for the crowd as well as myself, and whatever I have to do to make sure those people don't leave the dance floor, that's what I'm doing. Now, I know you want to wait. No, hold on. Before we go into the next segment,
Let's read the comment. Okay, from Sonson, go ahead.
Johnson, here's a question. Why is it so hard for Orlando HMI bands to wait before they perform live? What's the rush? Boy, I will tell you. Time. Time waits for no one.
Vale.
When you see
Vale.
a vacuum, an empty space, you're going to go try and you're going to go fill that empty space.
Yes.
For example, Climax's last gig was with Vibe last year in July. We went dark for good reason.
Okay.
We went dark.
Okay.
Explicit dropped 2 videos, music, all that other stuff taking off.
Okay.
Jazz Deuce dropped their music video taking off.
Okay.
Sajas went dark.
Okay.
Dice went dark.
Okay.
in a sense, you look at it like, oh man, there's a power vacuum as far as like there's opportunity. And then Hennessy came. Now Hennessy is the #1 buzz right now, and it's like, oh my God, like, what's this vacuum? What's this power vacuum here? Climax is coming back. Am I in a rush for Climax to come back? Absolutely not, because when we come back, I want it to be right. I'm doing things different.
Okay.
But that's my mentality.
Okay.
I can't say that that's a mentality for everybody.
Take it from a different approach.
You got to exactly
right.
The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting the same result.
D'accord.
You know what I'm saying? I can't attack this game the same way I did before. Okay. The players are different. The atmosphere is different. The scene is different. Parties are dying out that I've never in my wildest dream would have died out. It's just everything's different, and you have to see that. So when you're a band and you want to get out there, it's because not only are you hungry, but it's time. I will say it's a double-edged sword.
Okay.
It's either going to make you or it's going to break you.
Or break you, right?
Because if I had to grade, I wasn't at the performance, but if I had to grade it off of these 2 videos right now, I'd probably give Wawa like a C or a B-.
Okay. D'accord.
Marketing on point.
D'accord.
For a new band, you guys played well.
D'accord.
Y'all need to gel. Y'all need to go back in the lab, make sure all y'all keys are good, whatever case may be. And people may be like, yo,
what's
you're
up,
being really
Kev?
nice on your grading. But I'm not going to, it's hard to do what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Miss an affaire, Mike. Tandem.
But that's all I have to say about that because...
Mike, tandem. Oui, moi-même moi dit, Wawol, Kembe là. Tandem oui? Je ne vais pas faire bagay hypocrite parce que je suis depuis explicite. De Kounia Wale faire
I
solide.
knew him when he was in Dice.
Okay, well, my bad. Way before then, my bad.
Yeah.
You're right. So, Mbawal. You know what? Mbabo Kipo Nate. Mbabo Kipo.
Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, Mbabo Kipo Nate. No.
Nope.
Nope.
If that happened,
Nope.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Especially if you don't
I'll
have
stop
a
playing.
go-to repertoire. Son, yes, I agree. Tandem. Yo, Miss, I'm going to tell them about no opportunity for me to read all your comments, okay?
Oh, no.
I'm going to do that.
I agree. So what I was saying when I said that time waits for no one is if you have everything in order, like if you have everything in order, and you have your go-to repertoire or whatever the case may be,
Okay.
of course,
Okay.
go for it.
Okay.
But if you don't, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot.
Correct.
No, don't do that. Some people don't see it that way.
Right.
But no, I'm not saying that if you don't have music, Nate and Dawn can start franchise right now and go play a battle next week. That doesn't make any sense.
I get it.
But if you have the music, if you have the repertoire, if you're confident in yourself, if that's
Jason
what
in
you
the building.
go do it.
D'accord.
But you have to live and or die by the decision that you make to go do it.
I agree. Hey, Zaboka under the live. No drink. What's up, baby? What's going on? I love it. I
Speaking
am
of the
glad.
Hey, bro.
I am d'accord.
Hey, bro.
Que umute la
Listen.
petit. No. Quitte m'parler.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Quitte m'parler. No drink. I'm glad you're on the live, baby. Thank you. Tendez bien. Mes amis, Michel live là. Parce que là, you va le net là. Tendez.
Nate says that franchise would sell out the Amway day one.
Problem. Tendez.
Let's go.
2 years ago. Oui, Mabdil.
Oh my God.
2 years ago. Now, HMI Live, when dit comme ça que you guys cannot compare a full band versus a DJ band. Where my boys on the back souli. Matter of fact, tout le monde qui est live, I don't met tag tout élément jazz do sur net. Tag yo on live là now, right now, please, because I'm not only get signals coming for y'all, I'm coming for y'all. Tendez bien. 2 years ago, I said there's a difference between a full band and a DJ band. Si tellement de gen parle en pile, nèg yo m'abdil. When I got home, my truck window was busted. Parce que m't'a dit comme ça que m't'a fait une différence entre jazz douce qui ont DJ band. Y a comparé tête tu fais connaître que we they a full band. Mike, and I'm going to say it one more time. What constitutes a DJ band and a full band? Bam line up là as a full band, bam line up là as a DJ band. Voilà, raison que me senti me force que me capable me dire parce que m'te quitte ça été faire me quitter au fait. Mais qu'on y a là 5 là pour faut une leçon, I want to be there. Parlez.
Okay, listen. Guys, do not shoot me in the foot.
Go for it.
A DJ band, to me, only consists.
Merci Tipa.
A DJ band only consists of a DJ, drummer, and sometimes you don't even need the drummer. DJ, guitar, keyboard.
Mabinsu is Sabin. Mabinsu.
Then you can have a drummer. Then I want to say, y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say before Sync added gong, that Jazz Deuce added gong and tumble, which I thought it was weird, but it works in a sense. Whatever. But then Sync added gong. But regardless, a DJ band is a band that has a DJ in front of the band.
So, bien quand on dit ça, Kounia Sabine va répondre question pour chéri parce que Mike just elaborate dans sa définition. Tandem baby, m'ba dit comme ça que m'te dit Jazz Deuce, c'est un full band.
Well, she's saying that
she said Pablo that's a lie.
Who in the band
says
said
that
they was a full
nous te 2 years ago, again, m'a retourné back 2 ans de cela. Nous avons fait une distinction avec what constitute, attendez-moi qui ça qui constitue un full band avec un DJ band. To the point, band member yo te fâché, talking about I don't know what I'm talking about, m'ba kon sa m'a parlé, m'ba kon se si, m'ba kon se là. Dans même soirée à chéri, nous parlons pile. Bon, m'a dit sur live là, you will cause vite machine moi. But anyway, you guys saw the live. My daughter got on the live since you know what, you guys were petty for doing that. Raison. Sindap sur show, moi te dit comme ça que Jazz Deuce is a DJ band. Matter of fact, I think it was Climax, to be honest with you, that when we were talking about that, you pas qu'à mettre Climax avec Jazz Deuce as the same band.
Hey man, I just want to go on record and say,
hey, tell them.
Don't come busting my window.
Tell them. No, Don, you're missing the point. The point is, it's not the question that they're not a band. The idea is that you cannot put the DJ band. Okay, un bon exemple. Si T-Vice avec 5 lampes jouent dans la même soirée, t'entendez-moi? T-Vice monte stage là.
Which version of T-Vice though?
Well, not the electronic drum T-Vice, the full lineup T-Vice. Okay? Ou pas qu'à dire comme ça que et Jazz Deuce ou bien 5 là, t'entendez-moi? À monter stage là, and then get même same players of each keys of each instrument on the same stage. There's no way. C'est point ça m'appelle ces débats, yo pas de comprendre non. Comprenez-moi oui? Yo pas de comprendre ni. Instead, y'all fait go bagay. The point I'm making still 2 years later is that Jazz Deuce will remain just like Sinclair, a DJ band, okay, and then T-Vice or any other band will becomes a full band.
And honestly, I don't even know how in 2024 this is still like a debate.
For
example,
go ahead.
I've heard that if a band plays with sequence, they can't play compadirect. I've heard that if a band doesn't have Von, they're not playing compadirect. I've heard that if a band doesn't have 2 guitars, they're not playing compadirect. Like, and I will always ask this question, and not one person on this earth can tell me. Probably Nodon can, because he was doing a good job at explaining how compa was. But not one person on this earth can tell me what is the definition of compadirect.
JD, what's up, family? I appreciate you for tuning in. Go ahead.
One can tell me what the definition of compadirect is. Everybody has their own opinion on what compadirect is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And at the end of the day, I will say this. Exactly, Don. At the end of the day, tout band ap jouer compa. That's it. And like Norton said, every band can win. I want to say it's kind of discouraging sometimes when you see people saying that, oh, this band is better than this band when you can't really put them in the same category. I will say this. And again, y'all can shoot me in the foot if y'all want to. It's just my opinion. Y'all can't kill me for my opinion. But if I have to choose between, for example, Dice and Jazz Deuce, I'll pick Jazz Deuce. It's not because Juvie's my boy or whatever case may be that I have to choose Dice. I'm just saying I like the way Jazz Deuce vibes a little bit more. Not saying that Dice doesn't vibe. If I have to choose between, for example, Hennessy and Explicit, it's not because Don is in my band or Shub is my boy that I have to choose the either or, and I'm not going to answer that question on live. I'm just saying everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody can win.
Sabin, you are misunderstood in the whole situation, baby. So buy back, here. Buy back, baby. Buy back.
All I'm saying is I'm never going to say, oh, between Jazz Deuce and Hennessy, who's the better band? I will never do that. It's two different bands. Now, if you come to me and tell me, oh, between Jazz Deuce and Sinkla, who's going to
murder somebody?
Who's going to murder? And I'm also not going to say that.
No, I'm going to say it.
No.
I'm going to say it live.
No.
Sinkla will take him to hell and back.
Listen, that's not my place to say.
No, that's my place to say.
But I'm scared. You know, at the end of the day, At the end of the day, it's hard when you do things like that, right? No, I'm gonna tell you why. Listen, Jazz Deuce and Sinkla have it basically the same foundation. You have a DJ who's basically, and if anybody doesn't understand why DJ bands exist, picture this. You have a DJ that's doing the same job as the keyboard player in the sense of running the sequence. That's what the DJ does. The DJ also serves as the front man. So not only is he the front man, he's running the sequence. He doesn't necessarily have to sing, so that's cool. The only difference that Sinkla had already did, and that prompted me to look at Sabine, and she's under live, and she can tell you. That prompted me to look at her and say, hey, y'all need your own stuff, bro. Like, y'all need your own music. There's no reason that Jazz Deuce has been around. I don't care what version we're on right now. I don't care how many years on in public that they say that this is. But on paper, Jazz Deuce is probably the oldest band outside of Jazz Kiss and Tell in Orlando. There's no reason that y'all don't have more music than y'all have now. And that's right. Okay. Because you had to go through the motions of finding the formula and the version of Jazz Deuce that works to get to the success that you're at now.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna share something on the live. You don't know why I do not. And Sabine, I'm sorry, my love, and that's fine. I'm gonna say it. You probably already know it, but I'm gonna say it again. You don't know why I do not promote nor push Jazz Deuce on this show?
Oh boy.
Whether it's big or small. Because when Jazz Deuce first started, right? You and I know the foundation. Right?
Oh, man.
No, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Because here's why. You have to know the backstory.
Yeah, but honestly, wait. But that's a backstory that I like to keep.
No, you may. But me, I'm going to say it. I don't care.
Oh, man.
Bien. Montana Keys made a statement saying that I am one of the person in Orlando that never supported the band, nor promote the band, nor say anything positive about the band. Pablo Jean-Baptiste, a.k.a. Hmi Live. Tendez bien, mes amis. Tendez bien. When you say stuff like that, I drove to Miami to go see Jazz Deuce. Jazz Deuce vin là, moi recordé jouer de Jazz Deuce.
Back in 2018.
I done do all this and before push Jazz Deuce. And then for you to make a statement like that? Thank you. But anyway, I'm not going to make it personal. I already did my part. Let's put it this way. Now, when manager posted, they've been throwing shots. Now you want them. How many times I in my life? Matter of fact, 2 years ago, something did. I want to see Sinkla and Jazz Deuce on the same stage. And I even said I put my own money behind it to promote it.
Bro.
So, attendez bien. Si m'pa di rien positif pour m'te dire, pour qui raison que m'te ka font statement comme ça?
Hey, hold up, time out. I don't care about nothing you're telling me right now.
Uh-huh. Go for it.
Hey, bro. Secular finally dropping the album? Hey, bro. I've been waiting. I'm not gonna say finally because when they first started, they had the volume ones, the mixtapes and all that stuff.
Right.
But like this is like peak Secular right now, and they're actually dropping an album.
That's good. That's all hits. But anyway,
I've been waiting for this.
Anyway, all hits.
Since day one.
But the idea,
Anyway.
Tandim, the idea is this. Orlando, I think what we need to do sometimes, we need to put our differences aside. Tandim, bien, and I'm going to say this. You need to understand the lingo as a media, what they talking, what they saying. Tandim bien. Leo is like my son / brother. Tandim bien, because I know this guy before he even was Leo.
Did that happen?
Yes.
Wait, no, hold on.
What?
Sabine, she said Secular and Jazz Deuce. Did that happen last year?
No, last year when? Where?
She said
No, at
No,
probably
that party didn't happen, did it?
No. It did because at Shorty's birthday.
no, her birthday party.
No, Shorty's birthday. I don't know about Sabine's birthday
Did
party,
you guys
but
forget my B-Day last year of Secular and Jazz Deuce?
Did they?
I thought that didn't happen.
Sabine and Basson, I remember for Shorty's birthday. Shorty's birthday that they did what they did. But anyway, the point is this. Tendez bien.
Okay, it happened.
It's not that I have.
honestly don't remember
And I'm
that.
going to say it. It's not that I have anything against your band, Sabine. I don't. But you have to understand, when one of your band members made such a huge statement, I have to take it personal because I've made trips. I got video recordings of Jazz Deuce, and you know what's crazy? I never post them. Ever since that your keyboardist Montana has made that statement, I block everything Jazz Deuce, everything. I've been too shaky.
Okay.
I've been too. But now we're in 2024. The point I'm trying to make is this: let them work as a media. The media again, their own personal word or their own word of defining things. So, for example, just because I know you and I went to your party and something goes wrong, and you want me to just keep hush. No, the media side of me gonna say, you know what? I went to the party and this is what happened. I have to inform the public of what took place. The same way, like last night, and I'm gonna say it that Disciple avec Solide joué. It was 2:23 in the morning. Disciple come out the stage.
What?
Exactly. What's happening do là? We have a job as a media. Dans media nous gen travail par nous pour nous faire, pour nous éduquer peuple là ça qu'a fait, ça pas fait, ça passé, ça arrivé. Ça c'est job nous. You can't come for us for that. But at the same time, we have a limit to know if it's extremely exaggerated or if it's not. Mais en pile de nous pas comprendre ça. Le moment que me dit bagay était mal passé, automatiquement pour nous-mêmes, it's a negative. Nous pas même besoin de contacter passer après encore.
But you know what? It's not even. And some of the comments I'm not going to read because it's pointless to go that way, and I don't want you to not in a sense respond to it. But at the end of the day, there's no reason to just go that way.
Hold up, Jazzu says you stop post us. Don't talk about us simple. Welly.
Bro, anyway.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
No, listen. I will say this.
I love it.
I will say this.
Come on.
The Leo that used to be on HMI Live all them years ago that would look at the comments and fire off. For what? It doesn't do me anything. And it's pointless. I've had so many people look at me and say that the Climax project is over.
Uneducated,
Climax
man.
is not going to be anything. Climax is this. Climax is that. You got these people leave Climax. You got these people. Okay. They left. Oh, what are you going to do with Climax? Dawn is in Hennessy and this and the third. Your guitar player is in Hennessy. Okay. Y'all don't know the backstory. I let people talk, and that's okay. What I'm going to say now is address this. Now, we're not debating, Izzy, whether about everyone creating their own band to spend money out of their own pockets is not profiting. Y'all creating bands in Orlando and still broke. At the end of the day, I will never say a band in Orlando is broke. What do I mean by that? We may not be at the level of these other jazzes.
You just mess up and share.
Other bands.
Thank you.
But at least we have some type of influence somewhere. Because if we didn't, people like you wouldn't be on the left.
Thank you.
That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I will never put down any band. Don't get it twisted. I've done things for...
Whoa, pause.
Nope.
No, stop.
What happened?
You have much to say about Jazz. We don't. Wait. That one I'm going to read. Hold up. But us, we good over it. I don't know who's... Wait. Who's ever under that Jazz Dudes account, go do some more lessons. I'm not going to entertain that. Tandem bien, oui, m'bapal bo gloire sur chérie. Tandem bien? On va parler cœur là avant. Ouais, so dire là, al fait les sons, al fait travail avant.
Invited them to the...
Bro.
Anyway.
Exactly.
Bro, I'm not even going there. There's no point.
Yo.
I'm not doing this.
I am not going to entertain.
I'm not doing this tonight.
No.
It's not even that type of
M'bapel chérie.
Anyway.
M'bapel. Whoever's on the account, quel que soit moun qui en bas Jazz Dudes account, good luck. May God be with you.
Listen,
so above as below.
There's things that I've done for politics or polemique. Like when I was dropping those videos of when we were doing the explicit versus climax party that Sheshaguya did and all that stuff. We were throwing shots at each other. Like we were hitting below the belt, but me and Shabba had that understanding like, yo,
Merci, mana.
Listen, and the crazy part about it is, and I'm never gonna blast people, but I will say this. When people talk about Climax on other shows, and I get the screen recordings of them, and I listen to them, and I think about it, and
DD, don't do that, baby. We didn't poke.
Bro, anyway, when I listen to them and I think about it, I look at it and I'm like, I can easily fire it back at you and make what you're saying right now irrelevant as hell. But for what? It's pointless.
I mean,
now, to go back to the topic at hand, because we got way sidetracked with all the comments. To go back on the topics at hand.
Thank you, Tipa. I appreciate you, brother.
Not Climax. Jazz Dudes versus Senkla. I, in my life, have never seen it happen. Sabine says it happened.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Shorty.
I don't care who did it. I never saw it. So it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Jazz Dudes, this version of Jazz Dudes versus this version of Sync. I want to be, and I'm not going to judge it from a musician standpoint. I'm going to judge it from a consumer, because so many times us musicians, us medias, we look at it from the media standpoint or the musician standpoint or whatever case may be. And sometimes we forget to look at it from, damn, I love music. I'm a consumer. I want to see it from a consumer standpoint. And at the end of the day, whoever comes out on top, whoever comes out on top. Now, I will say this. It will be kind of tough for Jazz Dudes to go head to head with another DJ band that, one, been doing it longer, but two, y'all playlist is almost, I'm not gonna say completely, but almost identical. Y'all have some originals here and there, but you guys do have some shared song selections. So is it gonna be like, oh, well, Jazz Dudes can't play this song because Senkla gonna play it, or Senkla can't play this song because you get what I'm saying? So it's one of those situations where if it happens, let's do it like a pay-per-view. Hey, bro, these are the songs that we all sing. This is what we can do. Like, I believe Jazz Dudes does the Mika song Glodo. And that's a Senkla song, you know what I'm saying? So can y'all not play it because that's a Senkla? You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the things that trigger in my mind that, like for example, last year I took a huge bold. Like, Climax plays Il Nana. We were playing with Vibe. Granted, it's not carrying me, but we played it, and after Michael came up to me, looked at me, and goes, y'all did y'all shit. Granted, he could have easily been like, hey, man, that was fucked up because you know. But he looked at us and was like, y'all did y'all, you know.
Mike, You don't know why I'm loving this right now? I'm loving this. But anyway, created a whole movement. Checking my head.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I do want to see a Cyclone climax. Why do I keep saying Cyclone climax? Fun story. A Cyclone climax was supposed to happen until this day.
It didn't happen.
No Don still blows my phone up.
Didn't happen.
It cusses me out for it not happening.
Didn't happen.
Anyway,
Didn't happen. But anyway,
I do want to see a Cyclone and Jazz Deuce.
Let me say this, and for the record, which don't really matter, even if matter. But what I'm saying is, to each of his own. Every player will do what they need to do.
Facts.
Which is fine. Every band need to do what they do, which is fine. At the end of the day, as a media, I have my job to do, and I'm going to continue to do it, whether you like it or not. And that goes from all the top bands that I talked about, all the promoters that I talked about, and all the musicians that I talked about. So it is what it is, because if you cannot take constructive criticism, then you're on the wrong business. Because think about that. I've been doing this for in and out, on and off, right? You know how many hits that I done got?
Cyclone and climax up there.
That's it.
Bro,
That's it.
leave me alone, bro.
Like, it would be.
Jazz Deuce got first. It's going to be the Cyclone revenge tour.
Alain, yo. You are speaking. I agree.
I agree. But then what? Anyway,
I agree.
But, I will say this. Segue, since we're talking about local bands. Hennessy, bro.
I did a whole show last week.
I know you did.
All about Hennessy.
Bro, I'm just going to segue into this. You know when, like, an overnight blow-up happens? Like, someone comes out and then they just blow up instantly?
Nah, go to sleep, baby. Go to sleep.
Oh, bro, I'm sticking into a little zen, bro. You got the wrong HMI Live.
Go to sleep, Nana.
Listen, bro, Hennessy. Bro, those guys.
And I said it.
Came out of nowhere.
And I said it.
And blasted. They shook Orlando.
And I said it. You guys, my post exact on Facebook.
Oh,
how you guys let a cover band kill better than the most HMI Live. I mean, HMI bands.
But you know what it is?
Come on, man. How?
The thing about it is,
let's go.
I will say this. Hennessy plays to a newer generation.
Whole different level.
I want to call it a different level.
Yep.
I will just say they play to a whole new generation. They understand what this generation wants. Not saying that the other guys don't. But you know when you have a sound already established, it would be hard. It's not necessarily hard. It would be weird. For example, oh my God, Arlie has this song with Joe Dwetfield. I think it's the best thing this side of heaven. But at the same time, I don't see it as New Look featuring Joe Dwetfield. I see it as remember when Richie and Garcia did MMS?
Yes.
That's how I see it. Yes.
Okay.
Now, if Joe Dwetfield were to drop that song and it said featuring Arlie, I'd be like, shoot.
But it was the other way around.
It's the other way around.
Right.
And I don't see it as New Look. I don't understand if you get what I'm saying.
But it was at the end of the day,
a New Look
track. Exactly.
Now, it goes the same, and that's Arlie evolving with the times. Hennessy is on it. They're on they got their ears to the ground.
Okay, you know what's crazy? Me s'en pas dit à l'heure. The Hennessy movement, tendez-moi people, tendez bien. The Hennessy movement, it's like them boys know when to be Hennessy and when to be other bands. Tendez bien. Here's why. Whether majorité player sorti dans Hennessy a joué pour solide, yo kon lè pour yo solide et yo kon lè pour yo Hennessy.
Allen is a fake boy. I'm over here giving Hennessy all types of praise, and it's Pablo they love. What the heck?
Yo, but c'est vérité though. Vérité. Yo, listen.
Anyway, continue. Mbajaluno, but I'm just saying.
Tandem, they know the players. Even though it's the same selections, the same players. Tandem bien, mes amis, tandem bien. Nèg yo connaît qu'il est pour yo jazz Hennessy because ça c'est jazz formal. Ça c'est jazz payo. So you connaît comment pour yo model it to play within that Hennessy zone. Versus les aldeyo yal font l'autre gig. M'ta pas dit même parole là pour solide tout à l'heure, oui. Vous comprenez? Parce que ou a besoin même player yo cap sorti dans Hennessy, cap sorti dans climate.
As a musician, you gotta find a way to play to the sound of the band that you're playing in.
D'accord. But at the same time, nèg yo connaît exactly when to mold that Hennessy. And then the funny thing, you pas quitté aucun l'autre de yo have influence dans sa cap fait dans Hennessy.
Oh, of course not.
Eh ben c'est ça me dit.
But so, you know what? I'm not gonna say that I take credit for it, but it was a lot of conversations with Alan, like in the beginning. I told him straight
I love
up,
you too, Fendi.
I told him straight up, hey, bro, this is gonna be hell for you.
Right.
But stick through it. Stick through it, and that's it.
Listen, there's not an issue like Mike was saying for different players to al jouer dans l'autre band. Si son gig ou besoin musicien al fait. So si nous pas dans le commencement m'après dire pas parler wall mal ou bien parler solide mal, but however, solide bien faire grand premier lieu, tandis oui premier là, mais il y a quelques petits bagages qui mal passé que lui m'a souhaité que l'elle well, il a arrangé le woten solide pour dire you know what, mais ça que nous pas faire bien, on nous ranger. And at the same time, tout gros player ça à côté invité venir, m'ta souhaité que tout gros player ça support from the second gig to the third gig to the fourth gig to the fifth and sixth. Let's go live him.
And that's the only thing that kind of sucks because when you do a grand premiere like that,
we clear palabra, oui.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer it. When you do a grand premiere like that,
June 21st, baby, KMF.
You're showcasing the jazz. And the sucky part about it is you're showcasing the jazz for the first time in a capacity that we may never get again. You get what I mean by that? If Solid was using Don as a drummer, but he's not in the band and they have a drummer, the dynamic's gonna change. That means that the Solid that we saw is not really the Solid that we're gonna get. And that's where it kind of sucks. It goes back to what Sosa was saying earlier. You should never be in a rush to showcase if you got your own repertoire and all that stuff. But on the flip side as well, if it's not going to be what you're going to consistently give the people, no.
October 26th, hope Halloween. October 26th, hope Halloween, baby.
No.
Right? So y'all, for the jokes aside, Jazz Zeus music are traveling regardless of them being a DJ band. You see? Y'all keep repeating this. Okay. I get it. Thank you, Mana. We get it.
Bruh. Okay, no. I will go there. Listen, Mana. Mana, I will be the first one, and I've said it too many times to count. It doesn't need to be said over and over again. Orlando is extremely small because I've been blessed enough to travel with a lot of by myself, with Mika, with Vanessa, done gigs with Rochelle, did gigs with Mika's dad. I've been blessed to travel to a lot of different places and countries and do what I love to do. I've heard every band in Orlando's music in those places. All right? I was in Rhode Island. I heard Jazz Deuce, Dice, Explicit, Climax, all in the same night. I was shocked as hell. I get people that send me videos in Canada, Jazz Deuce, Climax. Hey, when are y'all coming to Canada? Hey, when is, hey, you cool with those Jazz Deuce boys? When are they coming to Canada? Bro, we got to get to a point where we stop the stupid division. No one's hating on anybody, especially me. And I want to say, I can't speak for him, but I know he's not, especially Pablo. Everybody's winning right now.
Tiki Freshe.
Jazz Deuce is literally playing in clubs. Climax is playing in clubs. Hennessy's playing in clubs. Recordings of Hennessy's is playing in clubs. Everybody's playing in clubs.
Hey.
Who cares?
Tandem. May 18. Pour moun qui pense que m'gaye Jazz Deuce. May 18. What I post?
Oh, do you?
When Jazz Deuce play samedi, me dit Jazz Deuce kaze.
Oh, bro, when I saw you say that, I had
Okay.
to go watch the video myself.
Thank you.
And them niggas was killing, bro.
Welly. Et ça me do
Oh
là,
my
oui.
God, them niggas was killing, bro.
C'est ça me do là, oui.
They were, hey, I didn't know DJ Blade could play Copa de Them niggas played We the Best. I was like, oh, shit.
The crazy part is, I think the problem is not itching my live. The problem is this Pablo
Bro,
personal.
who cares about all that? Them niggas was smacking, bro.
Moute Facebook, oui.
Hey, so fresh. I'm gonna need a recording of that, bro.
Yo, moute Facebook, oui.
Hey, bro, y'all were killing that, bro. What?
Moute Facebook, oui.
Oh, man. But anyway,
Despite all that, we moute Facebook, me dit, yo, y'all
let
killed
me
it.
answer this question. Mike, question, why?
Problem.
I want to say why jazz in Orlando are created only for Orlando. Bro, I will say this. It's not that the bands are created only for Orlando. It's the fact that when you have a ceiling,
Anyway, I love this shirt. Anyway,
a glass ceiling, that
go for it.
you have a glass ceiling and you can't punch your way through, that's something that comes over a lot of Orlando bands. It's not, I can't say it's their fault. Because Jazz Deuce plays well. Explicit plays well. Climax plays well. Hennessy plays well. These bands play well. The furthest, to my knowledge, that Jazz Deuce has went is Atlanta. The farthest that Climax has went is Boston. I'm still waiting to see Explicit leave Florida. I'm
too.
still waiting for Hennessy to leave Florida. And I'm
Me
not
too.
saying that's going to measure whether you guys are successful or not. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Right.
It's just you guys have to bust through your glass ceiling on your own. It takes time.
Break the cycle.
You have to break the cycle. Claire went to New York and all up north. You guys, it's not hard to do. But when you're only playing in Orlando and people in Orlando,
Merci, man. Merci, chérie. Merci.
you're playing in Orlando.
Merci,
You know
man.
the crazy part is, when people don't know what they're talking about, you should laugh at them because there's definitely videos of music, Climax music being played in Rhode Island, and I got that music and being played to Oswald, who's like, "Yo, what's jazz at?" Oh, that's my jazz, literally next to me. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. You don't have to prove yourself to people like that. Anyway, bro, everybody's just got to bust through their ceiling, bro, and it's not hard to do. You just have to know the right people. For the longest time, it was the truth.
Yo, Biggs.
Jazz Deuce and Climax and all of us were stuck to Orlando.
Right.
And I was like, yo, I'm not doing this. I'm not feeling this Orlando thing anymore, bro.
You know what's crazy?
And Jamai, King Kompa, and I will tell this story until the day I die. King Kompa, they were having a birthday bash in South Florida. He had already wanted Climax to be on there because J-Style and Neguyadla brought Climax to Hollywood Live, first Orlando band of our generation to go down south at the time. And he was like, damn, I want Climax.
Ali, I love you, bro.
I want Climax, but I need another band. I'm like, and at the time, they were going to do a gold jazz. I'm like, bro, no. Let's. He's the type of person, he likes to do things first. So when I told him, hey, man, I was sowing the seeds. Hey, bro, you know these niggas in Orlando never did a Climax and Jazz Deuce before, right? And he looked at me, he goes, what? I'm like, yeah, bro, it never happened, bro. It's just, I don't know why they don't want to do it. They just never did it. And, bro, he jumped on it so quick. They got the call, we got the call. And I was like, dang. And we went out there. And at the end of the day, everybody's preference.
Yep, it's
and
different.
I don't care about whether they won, we won.
Yep.
He said we won. He said they won. It didn't matter. At the end of the night, everybody knew one thing. Damn, these two bands can play.
Correct.
And what happened? We just kept going down there and going down there and going down there.
Right.
And then there was someone in a chat that was like, and this is to show y'all that I love all the bands. There was someone in the chat that was looking for the number for Jazz Deuce because they wanted them to go to Atlanta, and I gave the number. I could have easily been like, oh man, what about Climax? No. Put my niggas on. Climax went to Boston.
Free rent.
That was a great opportunity.
Right.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, if I could have brought another band with me, I would have.
Yep.
But it wasn't up to me. At the end of the day, I want everybody to win.
Right.
I've helped every band.
You know what's funny? I do too.
I've helped every band.
I do too.
Every band, and for me right now, every band's winning. Hennessy is playing really well right now. They got the party this Friday,
The 20,
the 21st.
21st, right? Yep. And after
Jazz
that, we
Deuce
got
is this version of Jazz Deuce is dope. It's cool. It's fresh. It's refreshing. You got Explicit on top of their game with the music videos and all that stuff. You got Climax. Segue. We've been quiet for a year. Why? As soon as we were done playing against Vibe,
Right. Okay, so what
I
up, man?
looked at everybody and I said, shut everything down. We went through our trials, we went through our tribulations, trying to figure stuff out. I said, we're not coming back until we drop this EP.
Right.
And we drop this album.
Speaking of, when is the EP dropping?
EP should be dropping in the next maybe 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
Album will drop depending on how that does.
Sunday.
And I tell people are like, oh, Climax is back? Yeah, what are y'all doing? Working on music.
Good.
You want to know
That's
why?
how it should be.
And guess what?
That's how it should be.
And the reason I did it that way was because the definition of insanity is if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again,
Right.
expecting different results. I kept trying to break through the glass ceiling with nothing to break through the glass ceiling with.
But anyhow,
So
Tandem bien. This is what I'm going to say, guys. Because we're not going to stay too long because we damn nearly ending the show. But Tandem bien.
anyway, be on the lookout. That's all I can say. I can't say no more.
Tandem bien. Anyway, anybody that's up for the positive, I'm there. If you're there for the negative, I'm not there. Now let's say this. Quel soit jazz ou qu'on est capable go for it.
Yeah.
My goal, Tandem bien, is
Last pick. Album ready. I
Yo,
like y'all single.
You know what's crazy? No. I played last pick.
I like their single. It was dope.
The first one they dropped.
Yeah.
I love the first one that they dropped.
Dominique can sing, bro.
The first one they dropped, I loved it.
Bro,
Welly,
listen.
mais m'bral di même pas wala frère m'tendem bien. I'm gonna put you and Solid in the same category.
Get that gel.
You need to get out there, get your players together, faire un grand premiere.
Yeah.
Mettez quoi dehors, dépensez comme là pour faire ça pour faire à boss. Parce que Orlando, son petit tête glissé lié, m'a prédit non Orlando son petit tête glissé lié. OK? So, mettez quoi dehors et pas juste que t'es là, like single, bien, changing players, whatever. Faire grand premiere. I don't care if it's with Climax, I don't care if it's with Hennessy.
I'm wearing my contacts.
I don't care if it's with any other band out there. Mettez quoi dehors pour faire montando qui moun qui last pick. So, et sans doute tout à l'heure que vous t'a demandé why all these bands in Orlando.
You know what? Before you say that, I'm going to say this right now, and I'm throwing down the gauntlet. And this will be the last time, because Pablo knew about this. This will be the last time I bring it up. Sheba knows about this, and Pablo knows about this. A couple of years ago, I wanted to start an initiative to where all the Orlando bands get together to push ourselves to heights never before seen.
I said that before.
When I wanted to do it,
I implemented it before and it didn't work.
when I wanted to do it, only a couple guys hopped on it but I wanted it to be everybody, so it was what it was. What did I do? I created Cheshire Guyad with Coast Guys. Okay. I'm throwing it down again. I am throwing it down again. Y'all hit my line. The invite is an open invite now, right now. Hennessy, Jazz Deuce, Last Speak. I don't care who you are.
Did I mention October 26th? Halloween. Anyway.
I don't care who you are. Let's get this initiative going. And what is the initiative? We all come together. We do a night, whether it's once a month, once every other month, whatever it is. And we put the bands that are a part of the initiative in a rotation. We promote the party well. We all eat together. We all promote together.
Mike, pause.
I know I'm going off.
No, you're not going off. Do you remember that? What did we say? Matter of fact, starting with explicit. What did we say?
That's the initiative. If you want it, cool. If you don't want it, laugh, jump, come, man. Listen, at the end of the day, I created Cheshire Guyad for a reason, to put everybody on. Okay. And if y'all want to be on, y'all be on. Y'all don't want to be on, y'all don't have to be on.
What it is.
It is what it is. Okay. But when the train goes all over the United States, do not try to hop on the train asking me to put you on.
I remember this man used to tell me back in the days, Pablo, you breaking the table up because it's blah, 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 by me banging my finger. Hey, and now look at you.
Pablo, listen, bro.
And look.
Hey, bro. The bus is leaving, bro. Get on the bus, bro.
Yo, I am loving this tonight, man.
Bro.
Listen. Mes amis, I love every last one of you guys, whether you're foes or friends that's watching the show tonight. I love you. But let me say this. It's 2024. Let's get it. It's all about money. Let's do it.
Yeah, bro.
Again, but me personally, and I'm going to say this, though. Personally, before we jump to everything.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it. I would love to see a Saint-Clair versus Jazz Deuce.
If I don't see that before the summer is over and my kids go back to school, Zofresh, I'm coming to your house.
No.
I'm breaking your window of your car.
White foot. Because here's why. I love proving my enemies wrong. And I said it like that with boldness. I love to. I want to see them play. Yeah. You know why? Because I want to get back in this live so I can talk about it again. Because here's why. I want to show you guys that I have a job to do. Just because you know me outside, Pablo this, Pablo that, Pablo fait flyer, Pablo fait video, at the same time, Pablo is in my life. But if something goes or you not performing well, it's my job to come in and tell you that you're not performing well. Bro. It's not about because I'm
and it happens.
Je commence à show up, commence avec what? Solid, après. I break down, even though I'm jouer toute vidéo musique solide, but guess what? I'm still parler que qui sac pas bon, qui sac pas bon. That's my job. At the end of the day, the Pablo you know outside is not the same Pablo sitting behind here.
And that's that is something that this game, because I can't really in a sense call it industry. That's something that this game fails to understand sometimes. For example, people would consider me not a hot commodity, but people give me my respect. There's not a place that I can't go there people won't be like, oh my God, this Leo Egg Drum. Oh my God, that's Mika's keyboard player. Oh my God, don't you play for Vanessa? Oh my God, aren't you the Maestro of Climax? Oh my God, this. Oh my God, that.
Back you.
And I could easily use that to be like, oh man, I'm a growth superstar. Anywhere I go, you gotta let me in.
Allez, by definition,
any place that I am, you better have a bottle in a section ready for me. Right. But for example, Illa will tell you, I will show up to Lava with my money and pay my way to get in. You want to know why? Because if I don't support you with my money, then I really don't support you.
You know what's crazy?
I've paid, really quick, I've paid to go watch every band in this city perform. Or I have wanted to. Hennessy's the only band that I've never paid to go see perform.
Listen.
Because they look at me like, hey,
Moi, pas shooter, non, pas shooter. Je songe maybe about 2 ans, because my life had stopped for a while. Songe bien, I'm not throwing shots, people. Tendez bien. songez comme t'es fait un live, comme t'as parlé de bal zinglin avec Blondine qui était fait avec Polo Chicken.
Yeah.
Monsieur était fait un statement. Yo, man, I bet you when you get to the door, you're going to pay, blah, 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 blah. You know, guess what? Moi, je viens à porte là, monsieur t'a fait un bal, moi, je viens à porte là, me payer. See, gon façon, moi, je paye. And that's not because t'as comme pas de payer, no? I chose to pay. You know why? Because here's why. Les montres en dedans mal fait reportage, moi, ou pas qu'à dire rien, because I paid my money. And the funny thing is, at the end of the day, whether it's good or bad, who's getting the credit?
You.
It's about comprendre now.
Because at the end of the day, think about it this way. The party that I did in Legends with all 3 bands, everybody was like, "Oh my God, that party was great. That venue was nice." Those 3 bands were on a Legend stage. Leo did it.
I get
now,
it.
mind you,
I get it.
Again, and I might get the Everclear for this. Again, there were people while we were doing that party calling the owner of the spot, telling them that Jazz Dudes, Climax, and Explicit don't get along. There's gonna be a fight at the party.
That's crazy.
And when they pulled me and I'm a boss aside and said, "Hey guys, we might have to cancel y'all party," I looked at them and said, "For what?" Someone's calling in, telling us there's gonna be fights and this, that, and the third.
OG, Claude
I could have
Salobo.
easily been like, "Oh, but guess what?"
He didn't
I
have
told him, "No,
Right. D'accord.
there's no beef."
D'accord.
And guess what? At the end of the day, it's about the music.
Right.
And guess what? That night it was about the music. And it was my party and Climax opened.
It's the
That's
ever
how you
clear
know
for
it's not
me.
about the beef.
D'accord.
You know what I'm saying?
But they don't understand that though. But Mike, this is what we're gonna do. Guys, listen, and I'm gonna say this again here on HMI Live. Like I said, I know the show's gonna repeat. And I'm gonna say this. And by the way, I appreciate the YouTube fans that are watching the show right now. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Facts.
Let me say this. I want to see everybody.
By the way, Mavita single coming soon.
Yo, it's the ever clear for me.
Mavita single coming soon.
Yo, I want to see everybody win. But at the same time, I need you guys to understand I have a job to do. And my job will continue to do what I do. I've been persecuted. I've been put on the cross so many times. Blacklisted.
Cussed out.
Repeated so many times.
People wanted to fight you.
Report and broke my car window.
Bruh, page reported. Lives shut down.
Why?
Told you you ain't ish.
Why? Because I'm doing a live.
Oh.
But you know what's crazy? Let's set up Monday qui fait like the giveaways or excuse me, what's the other guy name?
Kyle?
No. Wilfried.
Oh.
Okay. Qui fait yo, nous pas dire rien.
But it goes back to this. And this could be a new segue conversation. Why is it that Haitians try who they know they can try? Y'all be pissing me off with that, bro. Y'all get to a club, if it's a Haitian event, y'all want to show the F out. Y'all want to fight. Y'all want to do this. Y'all want to do that. I was playing at Kalalu with friends on a Friday night. I was playing with Kalalu with friends on a Friday night. And we ended, and some of the guys wanted to go to Bistro, or I think it was Bistro or somewhere. And I told them, "Nah, bro, I got a new life. I'm going home, and I got church in the morning."
Right.
And the next time I saw them, they're like, "Mike, is this how Orlando really is?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They were like, "As soon as we got there,
love you too, Fendi baby. Love you too."
We ordered a drink, and then there was a fight. It upsets me because, granted, fights happen everywhere, downtown or whatever the case may be. But why is it that for Haitians, when y'all go party downtown,
it's a whole
and
different.
y'all see police officers, y'all the one watching the fights.
Guess what? That's
versus when y'all in places like Rum Jungle, Majestic, Bistro, y'all the one causing the fights. That doesn't make any sense. And then the worst part is y'all fighting over what?
Can I say something? No, Bob, we're not going to elaborate on that. But Haitian have one word for that. Have a stigma or a quote for that. Dans pourri, toujours gen force sous bon ennemi. Take that, example it, Google it, define it, whichever way you want to. I'm going to say it one more time. Then pour again for so bon on me. That answers your question.
Yeah.
So then, therefore, we're not going to stay long to debate or debacle on this situation.
Because you want to know why?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what are you going to say?
I was going to be like, I was going to pull a Simon. Good night.
Bro. My cock. Before we exit out of
Go ahead.
y'all living rooms and y'all bedrooms,
The
and all that
screen
other
goes
stuff.
crazy.
One, please make the screen go crazy with the hearts and likes. One good time. And two, we're gonna talk about this. Yo,
Make it quick. What's
the
up?
amount of bands that are dropping in the next couple of months is gonna be crazy.
And we are going to report every last one of them.
You got Zanglin dropping, Oswald 12 tracks. You've got Rochelle dropping.
Thank you for your rant. Thank you.
You got Rochelle dropping. She's gonna be here in July for EOG. You've got Climax dropping. You got Sinclair said they dropping. You got I believe Kai is working on new music. You've got I think DC was working on. I want to say they were working on an album.
Biggs, thank you. Appreciate you.
But you got all these people dropping. The real question is, are we going to have another situation where you guys drop, and then once Zafim drops that second album, we all become irrelevant again?
You want to know what's crazy?
Because I'm not gonna lie, when them boys said that they're already working on the second one, bro, my whole heart melted. Because let's call a spade a spade. They're the number one band in the game right now.
That's for next week. Next week.
No,
Mike.
we're gonna say this right now.
No,
I
that's
don't.
next week, Mike.
It's gonna be a segue. I don't care who they call the king. I don't even care who they call the freaking queen, prince, court jester, whatever. Them boys played May 18th
DD, me too.
in Miami. Played an intro to showcase Haitian culture, and played one song and got off the stage. And to me, I was like, oh no, them niggas killed the whole festival.
Tandim. What's all the This is what we're going to do. I'm going to say this, guys. I appreciate you guys definitely for coming out tonight. Tandim bien. I'm going to pull a Russell Simmons on you guys right quick.
I always said, go home.
Attendez. Nous allons jouer reste musique et reste live de Solide qui était grand premier samedi. Nous allons jouer le net. Pour ça, c'est le fini. Et après ça, tu peux être ma live à la Kylie. So, attendez bien. Pour mon cap suivre de loin, ou bien, boy ici, m'a toujours
It's
dit
that
non.
old man syndrome, girl. You know what I'm saying?
Fendi, baby. You know I can pull an all-niner. You know that.
It's that old man syndrome, baby.
One way, but we have a video to play, so we got to give it time. You know what I'm saying? So the idealistic is that, and I'm going to say it in case you never thought that Pablo would say this, is that I want to see everybody to win. I really do. I just that sometimes I feel like some of our people, I'm not going to say lack of education, but let me say misunderstood or misunderstand a certain situation. There's people that hear but do not comprehend. There's people that understand but do not comprehend. So therefore, which means that when they hear something, they don't comprehend it. They feel like you're saying something negative.
Shots or negative.
Exactly at them. So, je besoin make sure que you comprennent ça m'a dit, comprendre parce que juste parce que moi bail idée pas veut dire que moi compte. Pas veut dire que ou bien que moi dis en parole, autant les samedi, on pas comprendre samedi. So that's que parce que
that's communication 101.
Eh bien en pile nan yo pa gen la kayo.
No, what I mean, well, yeah, but what I mean by that is I'm
Correct.
never going to hear something that anyone says about me or my band and take it to heart.
What's up, Sam?
And I'm going to tell you why. Because you don't know the whole story. Or I'm not going to crucify you for your opinion.
Okay.
So,
M'komprend ça dire. So, mais ça m'a dit avant nous laguer reste vidéo solide là, m'a dit, wawol sous comprendre tête ou, sous comprendre tête ou.
Jazz Dada featuring the Junkies.
Ou ap suivre? Sous compte tête ou base, ou ka arrive loin. Mais faut qu'on discipline avec principe là-dedans. Tendez bien, oui? C'est pas mal m'a parlé, mais tendez bien. Ou faire grand premier là, mon venir, mon sorti. So, quand y a pour moi qui côté solide campé, faut mon deuxième performance, ou troisième performance pour moi que si même équipe là, si même moun yo a supporté ou j'ai été supporté la première fois. Parce que songez, j'ai dit ça plusieurs fois. Orlando gon stigma là que aucun ben pas qu'à sortir là-dedans. Ça c'est vérité. Faut me dire les m'a dit encore. So, tendez bien oui? Congratulations. N'a ça faire.
Yeah.
Mais on nous suivre kounya pour nous voir que si même stigma ou bien que m'te ka dit et performance là arrêté dans deuxième gig, troisième gig, quatrième gig.
Yeah.
Ça seulement m'a dit. Tendez bien.
And all I will say about it as well is it's nothing personal.
Thank you, Alan.
Well, listen, bro. The last thing that me personally that I want from anybody who has a band in the city is for them to be a joke. Handle your business with discipline. Handle your business correctly.
Yep.
Don't step on any toes.
Yep.
And do what it is that you have to do.
That's it.
Right.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, if you do it wrong, you're going to ruffle some feathers, and it's not going to be good for you. It's not going to be good for your business.
Right.
With that being said, y'all, we love y'all. I don't know if I'll be back next week. You know, I got a whole new baby. And then, you know, my baby mama, my wifey, my girlfriend, the love of my life, my ace, you know, she be holding it down, but you know, sometimes, you know, you a man, you gotta give them a break. Alan, it's not the bands. It's not the bands. That's the problem. It's not the bands. No. And that will probably be a conversation for next time.
Correct.
But I've been in this too long to tell you that it's not the bands.
Correct.
And it will never be the bands. Because guess what? There are times where, and I'll say it, there are times where I feel like, damn, this happened, whatever case may be. Zofresh is giving me advice about Climax. Shabba gave me advice about Climax. There's no beef.
Biggs, go to sleep.
When Sabine hit me up and asked me to do her writer for her stage plot for Jazz Deuce, I did it for her. You want to know why? Because there's no beef. Explicit and Hennessy need a contract. There's no beef. I helped them out. It's not the bands, bro.
Wait, don't forget the ice cream.
I got you. It's not the bands, bro. It's not the bands.
Okay, so let me say this.
You know,
guys, we're definitely going to.
What did you do? You did a picture of yourself in the picture.
You know me. I'm always messing this thing up. So
I was about to say something mad crazy, and I'm not gonna do it.
So again, I want to
shoot. Kizzle was under the live.
He was in and out. Shelby at one time.
No, he's back.
He's back now.
Hey, bro, we gotta get Kizzle in the house.
Kizzle know where the door is.
Damn, that's crazy.
Taco Blanty.
Kizzle, what's up, man? It's been a long time.
But anyway, mes amis, nous pral fin jouer res vidéo solide là, and then so we can definitely do our things. But Shelby, I'm still beaucoup where ça y mette en face. Shelby, that's for next week. Shelby, that's for next week.
All I will say is this: the 27 people watching the live right now, while we're about to play, while Pablo's queuing up the video, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all tune in every time. We apologize for the lateness. Life be lifing sometimes. Make sure you guys go support, you know, I'm not going to call them locals. I mean, they're locals, but let's get that stigma out of here.
Right, exactly.
Instead of saying local jazz, Climax is a jazz.
Exactly.
Jazz Deuce is a jazz. Hennessy is a jazz.
Right.
And we may not be at the same level
that
everybody else is, but we're trying to get there.
Right.
And all we need is your support.
So
if they got music on iTunes, go find that mug. If they got an IG or a Facebook, go follow that mug.
Speaking of, please go on YouTube, support Hmi Live Radio, subscribe, because we want to get better too. You know what I'm saying? So we want to get all the numbers up. So s'il vous plaît, allez on YouTube.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Hmi Live Radio, s'il vous plaît.
Yep.
On Facebook, subscribe, because we want to make this show the best one that Orlando have.
Yep.
That's the best way I can say it. So anyway,
we still got to do this.
What? Which one?
We got to roll the B reel.
Go for it.
Hey, don't forget, we got Compa Halloween. What date?
I was gonna say that.
No, I got you. I've always had you. If
Octo-
no one else has you, it's me, Pablo. It's me. Compa Halloween.
October 26th.
October 26th. Hey, listen.
So far, confirmed bands.
Confirmed bands.
Hennessy.
Yeah.
Explicit. Climax.
I ain't say nothing. Stay tuned.
Hey,
We'll be right back. Anyway, October 26th, you got Compa Halloween. Listen, Friday, if y'all not doing nothing, Stacks is going to be in the city alongside Hennessy.
Yep.
It's going to be a party that you probably don't want to miss.
Yep.
Please.
Yep.
Go support.
Go support.
My baby band.
Go support.
All right.
It is what it is.
And then Sunday, ladies brunch. I told y'all I'm back. I'm coming for everything. Everything that I left behind, I'm coming back for it all because y'all forgot. But I'm coming back for it all.
Right.
Listen, Saja's got new music coming out. Explicit's got new music coming out.
Oh, for the record, if you guys have new music out or coming out, s'il vous plaît, hmilive.radio@gmail.com. Send me your song or your video. I'll be more than happy to play it on my platform. The same way you want to grow your audience, I want to grow my audience. So any music you got coming out, I don't care who you are, whether you're foes or friends, hmilive.radio@gmail.com. Send me your track or your video. I'll be more than happy to play it because I want to support you.
Facts.
The same way I want to grow my platform,
Pablo for president.
I want to support you. All right?
Free Rent says he's got Boss Night this Saturday. Make sure y'all check that out.
Oh, hey, no get class this Saturday too, la. No get class week.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Y'all already know what it is.
Yep.
Edler is gonna. I want to say he's gonna be at Afro Compa this Saturday. Y'all got options, bro. You already know what I'm saying.
Alain, Hennessy confirmed. Hey, that's internal. Alpala Moon you need to talk to.
That's crazy.
I was told.
No, we're not doing this here. Listen, y'all already know.
I love it.
Climax.
I love it.
Stay tuned. Go follow us on all social media platforms. Y'all can follow me on my social media platforms, Leo X Drums on everything. Make sure you guys are keeping your ears to all these bands because they're all cooking. There's a reason why we're silent. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, weekly. Mkajwe video explicit yo.
Don't McKinsey have something going on?
Which one? Mackenzie?
Yeah. Don't he have a new night? Sunday night.
I can't remember.
Temptation something.
Temptation. I'm
That
not
passed
sure.
already?
I'm not sure. Gizzo. Only.
I'm sorry if I'm butchering it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
me
be
too.
real.
Yeah.
Listen, support y'all locals.
Yeah.
Support. If we're not supporting ourselves, that's a problem. Sheshaguya coming back. Climax coming back. EP dropping soon. Album dropping soon. Music's already done. Music's already written too. Single from Mavita dropping soon. New music from Leo X Drums. Your favorite duo dropping soon.
Big said that was last night.
That was last night. See, I apologize. I
you go.
didn't know.
Right.
And y'all already know the place to be every Sunday nights. Lava.
Exactly.
Illa.
Yo, shout out to Illa, man.
real,
Yo,
guys.
HMI Live. It is what it is. Please support
Check
the show,
out-
guys. Support the show. Support the show.
Solid or explicit?
Now we're gonna play solid band until we're done for the night. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Like I said, everything we talked about here, and I'm gonna close this statement by saying, I would love to see
Everyone win.
versus Jazz Deuce.
Oh, that.
Mali.
You want to see that?
Next week.
Man,
It's in my life. Possibility. Tonight was a recap because my life has been completely crazy ever since May 18. So I didn't do a live since May 18. So tonight has been the first night. Matter of fact, I didn't even talk about the festival. What even took place at the festival? I didn't even talk about that. You see what I'm saying? Because
I did. Jesus murdered that mud, bro. What?
you see what I'm saying? So my life has been completely
Them
crazy.
boys was killing, boy.
But anyway, I did post on Facebook. In case you guys think I'm lying, go on my page and you see my post. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, guys, good night. And I'm gonna we're gonna play the solid band music, and until we close, please support
on all social media platforms.
Support. Mali.
Ici Rubens, El Rubens, sous ça, où est comme un chat cheveux? Marie, les gens bandés au nez pour marcher. Ici Rubens. Lucky.
Mas model.
Didi. Sous ta place, sous ta frère.
Watson le wa. Oublie qu'elle la papa.
Jesse. Et Jack. Haïti, nous solides, c'est pour ça que j'ai joué sans forcer. Je n'en fais pas mon ça n'a pas avec là. Ouais, j'ai ça la gauche n'a joué. Mas, nous t'avons couillé.
Par contre couillé non. Baby don. Sous ça couillé.
Baby don pas quoi couillé. On dit baby don là.
Baby don pas couillé mon cher.
Regardez monter chaise à net.
Ici baby doll.
Nous solides. Bois calé. C'est ça?
Bassiste mauvais.
Ouais, là, nous allons faire chaud. C'est celle bataille pour le camper pour le bouiller sous ça. Baby don, continue à lever pour montrer mon yo. Sous ta plogue, on femme comment t'as plogué. Comment tu dis comment bouiller. Baby don, bouiller pour mon yo, bouiller.
Oui.
Ça bouillé.
Oui.
La vie bouillé.
Oui.
Vive les bouillé.
Oui.
Vive les bouillé.
Oui.
Baby. Et puis Ricky, chargez-les, Tchaza. Ricky souhaite. Ricky a fait 14 ans, si vous voulez. Si vous naïf. Et puis Ricky, moutez.
Haïti chéri oh.
Menem kote oule.
Wamene mwe oh.
Menem kote oule.
Chéri wamene mwe oh.
Menem kote oule.
Lite mette Haïti no pays.
Menem kote oule. Sabi, moute. Boy, follow. Me baka. Nous solide. Wakale.
Manager Polo.
Ouais, comment tu as joué Polo? Sans faire bruit, sans penser. Ou fait quoi au calé quoi? C'est ça? Bac bravo, méritez pas maintenant. Merci.
Merci Abel.
Nous ne pouvons pas camper. Nous ne pouvons pas camper. Musique jazz là, faut qu'on sorti cap jouer là.
This June 29th, two worlds of the HMI together on the same stage. Evans Productions, aka Evans Montreal, presents Nalaku Orlando. Get ready for class. Class is back in Orlando. It's class, along with one of Haitian culture's fastest growing artists, AOE.
Welcome to my Laku.
AOE for the first time on stage with Class.
I say welcome.
Saturday, June 29th at Majestic, 801 North John Young Parkway. The music by DJ Rise Up. It's AOE in Class. Saturday, June 29th at Majestic. Advanced tickets are only $50. VIP only $120. Tickets on sale now at eventbrite.com. Sponsored by Maggie Joseph of Marco Realty, Andrew H. Rappaport, Royal Touch Cleaners, Turbo Papa US, eBins Tax Services. For info, call 386-898-7463.
cache faiblesse moi. Derrière sourire, cache tristesse moi.
L'amour, faut dire que ça me pas fait. Mais qu'on n'est pas parfait. L'aimer pas qui rien pas fait. Mais c'est tout bagaille. Fais mon plaisir. Et ça beaucoup plaisir. On fait comme si m'pas content. Pendant deux mois souffrir. Pour que ça m'a vie pour comprendre. C'est l'amour pas fait pour moi. Mais toujours pas fait. Toujours pas fait. Pour que ça m'a vie pour comprendre. Pour comprendre. Fait pour moi. Mais toujours pas tout moi. Effectivement toujours c'est moi. On utilise ma qui te caménem. Ma fils mon bague que marque mon qui paraît même. Femme souffrir. Solitude ça. Sauter pour tout aimer. Oh l'amour. Est-ce que oublié moi? Est-ce que ma belle sœur vous méritez mon avis? Pour que ça m'a vie pour comprendre. C'est l'amour pas fait pour moi. Mais toujours pas tout moi. Maintenant toujours c'est moi. Que ça m'a vie pour moi. Mais toujours pas tout moi. Effectivement toujours c'est moi. BJWES. Ça c'est une jeunesse. Jean-Moi Bagayo est là. Il est là. Souhaitez un jour pour mon avis. Comme t'étais le quoi, pour ma t'étais quoi. Souhaitez un jour pour mon avis. Comme c'est ce qu'on souffre chaque jour pour ma vie. On utilise ma qui te caménem. Ma fils mon bague que marque mon qui paraît même.